Hazy, and I'm the Graduate Associate for Leadership in the Office of Student Activities. This video is going to give you step-by-step instructions to reactivate your student organization through Simplicity. So every president or leader of a student organization who's listed as a group admin on Simplicity would have received information from Carrie Anderson on the morning of Thursday, April 30th. And that email will contain step-by-step instructions to accomplish this task. It will also include the reactivation password, which is unique to each student organization. So I'm going to be using the Emerging Leader Program as an example because that's something I actually do for my work. So I have all the information. So over here, I have the email up just so I can follow along the steps. And over here, I'm starting with the Penguin portal. So I'm going to log in. And if you're not already logged in, it's obviously just your YSU username and password. You scroll down on the left here and look for student organizations and click on that. And this is taking you to Simplicity. Next, you're going to go over to Getting Started and Group Reactivation. Mine starts with an E, so I'm just going to search it this way, Emerging Leader Program. And you click on Apply to reactivate the group. This is where you're going to need the reactivation password that was emailed on the morning of April 30th. I have mine right over here. And you click Submit. And you have the steps and instructions right here. They're super helpful. A lot of it will just remain from the previous year. So, for example, the name stays the same. Academic year. I'm going to leave these the same because they're all true for my organization. Description and purpose hasn't changed. I'm going to leave this blank because my organization doesn't use a bank account. Keeping this all the same. Meeting info is remaining the same. This is where it's really important to make sure you know which members are coming back for the next academic year. My organization is a little unique because each year we have a new group of emerging leaders. So none of these members are actually going to be joining the group again. So the only person that I need to make sure I activate is myself. So you would just click and move on. However, if you did need to include a whole bunch of people, you can do that easily by clicking on the first, holding down the Shift key, and scrolling to however many you need to include, and then clicking and releasing the Shift key. That highlights all of those people who would return. Again, for mine, I'm just adding myself. And I'm going to make myself president just so this goes through. This is just something unique to my organization, so don't worry about it. And if I needed to add any additional members, I could do so using this button. Next, I want to make sure I select the advisor to join the group again. I only have one to choose from, but again, if you have multiple advisors and you need to select them all, you would do the same thing we did up here. If you have a brand new advisor who's not previously been with the organization, you would use this button. It looks like this. And if you have a non-campus advisor, you would add their information here. I'm going to keep the reporting information the same just for time being. But you could see it's important that you answer these questions just so we have an idea of what you did in the previous academic year. And I agree to the terms and conditions, and I click Submit. So it says that the request for re-registering the group was received. Check your email for status updates, and you can see the email came through right here. If you did need to make any changes or you want to double check what you put, maybe you made a mistake and you need to add something, you would just go over here to the organization registration form. And you could see here that I could click in and make any changes to the roster or constitution and bylaws, anything right over there. So that's it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is actually at the bottom of what you would have received this morning. flhazy@student.ysu.edu. We scheduled some meetings that are taking place throughout the next couple weeks in case you need help and you want to just talk in one-on-one or a small group about the registration process. You can also reach out to Carrie. Her email's right up here. Thank you so much.